Si Brad Marietes may bagong style. Hindi lang basta-basta siya'y magaling mag-analyze. Lahat ng chismis bago siya mag-decide. Gagamit ng data para suna accurate ang vibe. Kahit saan magpunta, laging may hawak na papel. Notebook at laptop gagamit niya para maging rebel. Brad Marietes, hindi lang nakikinig. Nagre-research, nag-i-investigate. Brad Marietes, sa mundo ng chismis siya'y nag-elevate. Kapag may narinig na bagong balita, hindi agad naniniwala, siya'y nagsusuri muna. May hypothesis at eksperimento pa, ganyan si Brad Marietes. Laging may ebidensya, lahat ng detalye kanyang pinupino. Kahit ang mga bulong sinasaliksik ng gusto. Brad Marietes, hindi lang nakikinig. Nagre-research, nag-i-investigate. Brad Marietes, sa mundo ng chismis siya'y nag-elevate. Siya'y may notebook, punong-puno ng notes. Lahat ng detalye laging may quotes. Ang mag-tismi ang kanyang sentada. Sa chismis at katotohanan siya'y nakikipaglaban. Minsan may mga usap-usapan sa kanto. Si Brad Marietes, laging may ebidensya sa kanyang puso. Mga istorya'y kanyang tinatanggap, ngunit hindi basta-basta lahat ay pinapakinabang na lahat. Sa bawat bagong chika, may analysis pa. Nais nang malaman ano ba ang tunay na kwento talaga. Brad Marietes, hindi lang nakikinig. Nagre-research, nag-i-investigate. Brad Marietes, sa mundo ng chismis ay nag-elevate. May proseso at tanong sa bawat habang. Hindi siya nagmamamadali, lahat ay pinag-aaral ng mabuti. Ngunit kahit dramatic siya'y masaya sa kanyang sariling paraan. Lahat ay kanyang nadadama. Sa social media, siya'y trending din. Lahat ng chismis, siya'y laging pasok sa ring. Laging handang sumagot sa kahit anong tanong. Si Brad Marietes, tunay na alamat sa mundo ng usapang gulong. Hindi lang sa chismis, pati sa buhay siya'y laging handa. Pragmatic sa kanyang galaw. Brad Marietes, hindi lang nakikinig. Nagre-research, nag-i-investigate. Brad Marietes, sa mundo ng chismis siya'y nag-elevate. Si Brad Marietes, isang bagong level. Sa mundo ng chismis siya'y nag-rebel. Laging may tanong, laging may sagot. Sa scientific method siya'y laging may bot. Si Marietes dati, sismasalam. Walang pruweba, kwento lang ang naman. Mahilig sa balita, pero walang basihan. Laging may sabi-sabi, pero kulang sa katibayan. Ayun si Brad Marietes, ang ehemplo. Sa tamang proseso, siya'y laging panalo. Lahat ng impormasyon kanyang hinuhubog. Scientific method, siya'y di matitinag. Kaya't sa bawat usapan, siya ang namumuna. Hindi na chismis lang, kundi may sustansya. Brad Marietes, hindi lang nakikinig. Nagre-research, nag-i-investigate. Brad Marietes, sa mundo ng chismis siya'y nag-elevate. Si Brad Marietes, tunay na reyna. Sa mundo ng balita siyang dakila. Hindi na ito basta-basta. Ito na ang Brad Marietes sa mundo ng chika.
Shoutout sa inyo lahat, bro. Shoutout sa inyo lahat. Utang na lang muna yung shoutout, ha. Ito, simulan natin. Ito raw yung 2025 budget. Most corrupt I ever seen in 24 years. Galing kay Drilon. Former Senate President Drilon. Okay? Pakinggan natin kung bakit. Pakinggan muna natin kung ano yung sinabi niya, ha? Okay.
The power. Just one thing. Alam mo, 24 na taon ako sa Senado, 24 na taon ako tumingin ng national budget. Ito po ang pinaka-corrupt. Talagang ninanggol nila yung budget. Kaya hindi na nakilala ng executive branch kung ano ang itsura nitong budget. And that's bad. And I hope they don't do it again.
It's so bad, hindi na nakilala ng executive branch yung budget. See? This is about the Congress and the Senate side. Ah, ah. It's not about the president. He can take it over, or he can actually take control of it. But this issue is not about the president. It's about the legislative side. They are bullshit. So yung years hindi masyadong corrupt. Yeah, that's what it means. There's an erosion on the prestige of the Senate. You can hate him all you want. Pero may weight yun. Pakinggan natin kung bakit. O, sige, pakinggan natin kung bakit, ha? Okay.
There are those who say na it seems like the BICAM has become a little bit too powerful, that it's become the third chamber of Congress.
Yup. It's too powerful. The balance of power is hindi na tama. Habol pa sa attendance present here, Cinderella. Hello, Dennis.
Just the Congress, not just the Senate, but the BICAM as
It
well.
takes one to know one is Miles' corruption because he's also that corrupt. But, we can say that, but it doesn't actually may invalid yung sinabi niya na this is the most corrupt. Okay? Kahit pa, it doesn't matter kung corrupt siya. That's ad hominem. Tuloy.
Kasi at a certain point, it's already making decisions outside of its original task of reconciling differences between the two chambers. I understand, for example, in the Senate rules, the tasking of the BICAM is only to reconcile conflicts and nothing else. But yeah, for example, in this year's budget, they moved huge amounts around that were not even touched on by either chamber in their approved bills. So what do you think of that po? And well, as well, the BICAM naman talaga is only operating because it was created by the two chambers and nothing else.
Yeah.
So nobody sets the rules.
Just as a matter of legal proposition, the BICAM action is valid because, again, it's a political body. They are mandated to reconcile, and the Supreme Court has already ruled. This does not prevent them from having totally new provisions. That is not that the fact that it was
They have their they have their own power to do that.
either the general appropriations bill passed by the House or the Senate does not pass them from incorporating that into the law. But having said that,
Peso dollar rate now, grabe, dapat pababa yan kasi end of the month pero tumaas sa compare sa past days. Alam mo, Carolace, walang connection yan. Okay? Walang connection yung dollar rate sa peso rate. Okay? Papaliwanag ko sa inyo, ha? Matagal ko na ito papaliwanag ko ulit ng paulit-ulit para maintindihan nyo. Hindi kontrolado ng government natin yan. Hindi kontrolado ng presidente yan. Okay? The last time na narinig ko yan, kay Duterte. Okay? Ang nagko-control ng rates ay US. Why? Tamo let's say tama ka. Ang gusto mong sabihin is because of the Philippines. Right? If that is true, magkakaroon ng arbitrage opportunity ngayon. Right? Right? Okay, ano ganito mangyayari? US dollars, peso. Ang laki ng gap kasi tinitreat mo as dalawang separate entity na hindi connected lahat. Ngayon, kukuha ko ng euro, halimbawa, Philippines, and then kukuha ko ng yen, and then papayad ko ng US. Magkakaroon ng arbitrage. Ibig sabihin, malaki yung gap kung tayo ay independently gumagalaw sa forex. That doesn't happen. Kasi ang nagdidikta ng market is actually US, not us. Wala tayong control dyan. Ang kaya lang nang gawin ng BSP, ng Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, is actually mag-trade sa market para i-soften yung landing ng pagbagsak ng dollars, ng pagbagsak ng peso. Walang kinalaman ng presidente dyan. Walang kinalaman ng government natin dyan. Okay? Unless magkaroon ng hyperinflation, that's a different topic. Meaning, nagkaroon na ng loss of trust dun sa currency natin. Nagkaroon ng capital flight in the sense of Yung mga Pinoy mismo is nag-exchange na ng pera sa dollars. Meaning, mawawala ng silbi yung peso. That's the only time na magiging valid yung argumento na government yung issue. Like for example, Zimbabwe. Katulad na nangyari si Germany dati. Nagkaroon ng hyperinflation. Ganun lang yung mangyayari doon. Walang control ang government sa exchange rate. Okay? Wala silang control dyan. Kaya, let's stop blaming the government about the exchange rate. Because they don't have no control over it. Gets nyo? O ano yun si Dennis Pelenyo kung may tutulong kayo kay Dennis Pelenyo, namatay na daw si King. Hindi kayo makalapit sa mga barangay nyo, ano, Dennis? Ang rate ng dollar na apektuhan ng export and import. Kapag mas kailan, hindi rin yan ganyan. Hindi rin yan ganyan. Dollarization tawag sa phenomenon na yun, no? Not really. We're already in that era, dollarization. Ano ba sa tingin niyo yung loan? Ano ba sa tingin niyo yung debt ng whole world? In dollars. Everything is actually valued in dollars. Everything is actually denominated in dollars. Walang kinalaman yung export-import dyan. We are not the major economy. It only works sa yen, euro, US dollars, yung mga major currency. That's the only time na magkakaroon yan ng valid argument. Pero we're not. We're not major economy. Well, it doesn't apply to us. Kaya stop blaming the government on the currency. Matagal ko na sinabi yan, yung kay Duterte pa lang, kahit yan sila sinasabihan ko, kahit yung mga taga-Canada na kamag-anak namin, sinasabihan ko, ipalit nyo yung currency nyo sa US dollars. And I was right. Hanggang ngayon. Kaya nga majority ng pera ko is nasa US dollars. Because of that. Wala akong pakialam kung sino yung presidente. It just happens. It just happens in the future, 2020, 2032, kasi ang pinaka-healthy lang na economy is US. Balik tayo kay Drilon. Let's stop actually blaming the government sa pagbagsak ng peso.
I'm incorporating that into the law. But having said that, I would like to put across the message that I think the president has lost control over this budget.
Has lost control. Kasi he can actually take control of it. Kasi nga, ang problema dito yung legislative side. Ibaba ng US rates sa feds, may laman pesos.
For the particularly last two years, halos yung House of Congresso na lang, or particularly the House of Representatives, is the one running running the budget, and they have mangled the budget. You can no longer recognize it. Remember,
they mangled the budget, dude.
That the budget is a result, is an output of our economic managers. Remember that the public spending contributes to about 20 to 25% of our gross domestic product. Kaya po yung economic managers are tasked to craft the president's budget, what we call the National Expenditure Program.
Ano nangyari sa economic managers? Okay, sir. Please have LS about currency, sir. I forgot yung advice mo about maintaining dollar currency, sir. Thank you. Will do, sir. Yeah, ilipat nyo yung currency nyo sa US dollars. Mag-heavy kayo sa, yung savings nyo, gawin yung US dollars. Ilang yung way dyan. That's the only way to actually do that. To be safe. It earns interest as well. So,
pagdating po ng General Appropriations Bill, pagdating sa House, they mangled everything. The President has lost control over the budget process. And I urge the President.
Sino ba naman kasi nasa kaliwa ni Presidente? Si Romualdez! Anak nanto ako naman, di nagkakaroon ng buhay ngayon yung ni VP. Sino ba naman kasi nasa side niya? Si Romualdez, sabi ni Drilon, napupunta daw sa pork barrel, nagiging heavy sa pork barrel. May pork barrel empleyado! Yan sinasabi ko sa inyo. Kasiraan kasi ng presidente ito eh. Di ba? Na hindi naman dapat may presidente dito eh. Parang sinasabi ni Drilon na weak ang presidente. Hindi niya naman sinasabing ganon. He can take control of it. Kung gugustuhin niya. Nirename lang naman yung pork bar. Nirename lang ba? Ganun ba yung Pastiolo? Ganun ba yun?
Recover that control for the good of the country. Kaya tingnan nyo, natanggal yung chairman dahil sa hindi na-discover ng Malacanang na talagang hindi na maintindihan, hindi na nila makilala.
Natanggal daw yung chairman kasi hindi na raw makilala yung budget. Sino ba yung chairman, guys? Sino yung chairman? Sino yung chairman? Natanggal daw yung chairman eh. Ito, ulitin natin na.
Na-discover country. Kaya tingnan nyo, natanggal yung chairman dahil sa hindi na-discover ng Malacanang na talagang hindi na maintindihan, hindi na nila makilala yung ginawa ng economic managers.
Sino ba yung chairman? Si Saldi. Si Saldi ba? Na hindi na makilala yung budget? Si Honorable Saldico. Honorable. Nagsalita din ng isang nabusog sa tax ng taong bayan. Ad hominem nga yan. Wala nga kinalaman yung pagiging corrupt niya sa argumento niya. Ano ba, guys? Come on. Matagal ko nang tinuturo to. Ano ba? Akala ko nag-resign. Nag-resign nga daw yata. Pakinggan niyo yung argumento. Unang-una, former na yan. Anong value na sabihin nyo nang wow, nagsalita yung wala na, former na yan eh. Wala nang conflict of interest dito. Okay? Tigilan na yan. Ano ba naman, guys? Nandito tayo sa community na to. Pakinggan natin yung argumento. Former yan, wala nang conflict of interest yan. Nag-resign after i-vacant ang position. Nag-resign. Ayos din pala, no? Tuloy.
Yung chairman dahil sa hindi na-discover ng Malacanang na talagang hindi na maintindihan, hindi na nila makilala yung ginawa ng economic managers na National Expenditure Program at it was bungled in Congress, and it has an effect on our lenders because they are
Sino ba lenders natin? Ang mamayang Pilipino.
National Expenditure Program at it was bungled in Congress, and it has an effect on our lenders.
May effect daw sa lenders natin. Sino ba lenders natin? Majority ng lenders natin ay sino? Mamayang Pilipino. Ang galing. Ayos din talaga eh, no? Sige. Kawawa naman yung lenders.
Because they are looking at our deficit, and the deficit will balloon because of the funding of the projects which are not a part of the regular budget. So talagang lenders because they are looking at our deficit, and the deficit will balloon because of the funding of the projects which are not a part of the regular budget. So talagang
which is not a part. Yan ang problema sa conventional thinking, na hawak president ang Congress, kaya laging Pangulo ang sisi, tapos yung mga congressman, sila pa din. World Bank. Hindi World Bank. Hindi World Bank ang majority ng utang natin. Search nyo. It's not. Satisfied na kaya umalis? Inalis. If corrupt nga yan si Drilon, would that make him more credible since he is actually experience in being corrupt or less credible. Well, basta walang conflict of interest. Bakit? Hindi siya nakaupo eh. Yun lang kadali. It doesn't matter kung corrupt o hindi. Ad hominem nga yun, guys. Ano ba? Ad hominem nga yun. Tingnan niyo yung argumento. Ano ba? Ulitin ko. An argument made false not because of the credibility of the arguer but because of the falsehood of the premise. Forget the person, please.
Talagang masama ito. As I said, I will repeat, regardless of the legalities of what has happened, the most important thing is that the president has lost that the
Irrelevant kung corrupt si Drilon. Yeah. Especially kung hindi siya nakano. Nagsasalita si Drilon based sa experience niya as senator.
what has happened. The most important thing is that the president has lost, that's the most unfortunate thing. The president has lost control over the budget. Kaya ngayon, nakikita mo, they're all scrambling kung saan-saan. Kinukunan ng mga pundo. Yung they're all unfortunate thing.
They're scrambling because...
The president has lost control over the budget. Kaya ngayon, nakikita mo, they're all scrambling.
sino kasi naman nasa kanan? Sino naman kasi nasa kanan ng presidente, di ba? Sino naman kasi... Yan, ad hominem literal yan. Sino naman kasi nasa kanan? Sige, bahala ka.
The president has lost control over the budget. Kaya ngayon, nakikita mo, they're all scrambling kung saan-saan. Kinukunan ng mga pundo. Yung PDIC, 107
Oo nga, yung PDIC kinukuha na nga rin ng pondo, di ba?
billion. Yung PhilHealth,
Pati yung PhilHealth nga.
I can't remember anymore. But this is
7 billion.
evidence that because the budget was bungled and the funds that were supposed to fund the programs necessary to move our economy, nawala na lahat eh. Niligay
May mas matindi pang issue dyan sa susunod na content. Actually. Ito issue. No. Actually, nadadamay talaga ang presidente dito sa kapalpakan ng legislative. Nadadamay talaga ang presidente dito. Kaya the president really needs to take control of this. Kasi yung reputation niya, yung integrity niya, yung reputation niya naapektuhan dito. Well, siguro yung act na tanggalin yung chairman, that's one way to actually see it as the first move to actually take control of it, right? Makes sense. Tama ba? Nung tinanggal yung chairman, ay siguro yun yung first move. Magpakapangulo ka ng Mr. Pen. Hoy, Paps Chulo. Huwag mo kapamak ito. The last unity team ako. Tigilan mo yan. Doon ka na sa mga psychologist. Pumunta. Si Romualdez sa tanggalin. Parang hindi yata. Feeling ko hindi.
sa pork barrel. And here, really,
pork barrel daw napunta.
And the funds that were supposed to fund the programs necessary to move our economy, nawala na lahat eh. Niligay sa pork barrel.
Nawala daw lahat ng mga para sa mga programs sa punta doon sa pork barrel. Nasama, may pork barrel pa pala? Paano? Alam mo, Drilon, paliwanag mo na rin paano naging pork barrel. Saan yung bandang pork barrel? Hindi naman siguro akap yan, di ba? Hindi naman siguro akap yan, tsaka topad, tsaka X, no? Hindi naman siguro, no? Ano, saan yung pork barrel? Ano, Drilon? Explain mo sa amin, bilis.
And here, really, in my view, it is unfortunate that the president has lost control over his own economic program as pronounced in the General Appropriations Act.
Malakas pa sa president yung si Pinsan Tamba. Trusted eh. Siguro trusted kasi, di ba?
Senator, how might he be able to regain control? Sa tingin niyo, ano ang pwedeng remedyo dyan?
Well, he can regain control by making sure that the releases are proper because he has control.
Releases are proper. Anong releases? Releases ng ano? Releases ng ano? Akap ba yan? Akap? Coach! Ano releases ng ano?
That the releases are proper because
Releases of what? Ano ba releases of what ba yan?
he has control over the release of the funds.
Yes.
Release of the funds? On saan? On which program ba?
You know, to the extent it is still possible to, I do not know to what extent the president can again fund the deleted or unfunded regular programs. That's a question of
I was release ng ayuda. Alam niya kasi paano yung pork barrel kaya alam niyang meron pa rin ngayon. Sabihin mo na kasi. Releases of ayudas. Ano ba yung sinasabi ito? Release ng funds.
the deleted or unfunded regular programs.
Oh, deleted or unfunded regular programs. Oh. Kaya na pa pumapalakpak si Insa na ganyan siya kasaya.
That's a question of computing how much it will cost. But the president should try to do that, realign. The power of the president to realign is recognized in the Constitution, and he has that power but to realign the savings from the other items and place it, let's say, in education. He can realign.
In education, magiging issue yan mamaya. Si Coach Jarrett, nakafocus sa blanco. Tangay. Ang bobo. Akala niya, ang argumento is dahil lang sa blanco. Kung bakit i-invalidate yung ano, yung budget ng 2025. Boboy! Akala niya dahil doon. Akala niya yun lang yung argumento. Oh. Hirap na hirap siyang banggitin kayo. Bobo talaga! Kahit kailan. Tapos sabi, for some reason, nabigla sila, no? For some reason, nabigla sila. Ha! Halatado! Umamin! Bakit? Kasi, ang target talaga nila yung budget para magkaroon si VP. Bobo, yun talaga yung natural na, no? Na consequence nun. Kasi magre-revert ka sa last year, di ba? Ang bobo nyo naman. Yun talaga yung consequence nun. Kasi napuko si VP kasi umamin na, kasi gusto mabalik yung budget ni VP. Tanga, yun yung natural consequence nun, bobo. Ewan ko sa inyo, ang bobobo nyo. Parang, well, thank you for stating the obvious, Sherlock. Nakaka-bad trip eh. Naiinis ako sa Coach Garrett na yun. Hindi ko na alam kung ano mga i-react ko sa mga bobong to. Oh, seryoso. Babalik din yung insertion last week. Ganun talaga, magre-revert talaga yun doon sa last time. Captain Obvious talaga no? Ang bobobo nyo. Previous year's budget will be reenacted. Di ba? Yun naman talaga parang sekreto pa ba sa inyo yun? Kabobobo nyo. Galbasin nyo lahat.
Si Brad Maliit, best may bagong style. Hindi lang basta-basta siya'y magaling mag-analyze. Lahat ng chismis bago siya mag-decide.